It's not like every day I say, oh, my grandmother fell, but let's get this interview keep on going.
I should just let go.
VRChat. The name itself may imply that one must have a VR headset in order to play. What many don't realize is that users can actually connect without one through desktop mode. Desktop mode users, or Deskies for short, can interact with others and explore essentially all the same things that VR users do. I asked others about their experiences using desktop mode and what advice they'd give to someone who wants to play VRChat without a VR headset. When did you first learn that you can use VRChat without a VR headset?
I would say probably 3 weeks ago, perhaps. I was researching it a bit, and then, around 3 weeks ago, that's when I realized, oh, okay, you don't have to use VR in order to use it. You could have like a desktop mode.
Whenever my friends that I had on VR told me that they still wanted to see me in VRChat whenever I had to quit for the VR because I didn't have access to the computer anymore, they just told me, hey, use desktop. Please, we want to see you. We miss you. So I went here, created my account, and I was like, hey, I still exist. What happened is that the PC that can have the VR is not mine. It's my dad's. So whenever he changed his room, he realized that there was no space to play VR anymore. So he told me, you can keep the VR, but the problem is you can't use it anymore. So you'll have to buy your own PC. So that's in my plans at a point.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of like watching some VR YouTubers, and I saw some of them playing on desktops. I'm like, I should try out. But when I first entered the worlds, I was like, oh, it's very strange when talking with other people since I was really shy. I don't know how to start a conversation. A random person that's from a different country. I talked to some people in the worlds, and it was very interesting. So yeah, if you go watch one of my first videos playing VRChat, that's how my first interactions. Leave me alone! Stop! Stop! Leave me alone! I'm new to this game, so shut me alone.
I was actually at my friend's house, and he didn't have a VR, yet he was still playing VRChat. He introduced me to the game, and that's how I got on here in the first place. Just give me 1 second.
What are some of the pros and cons to desktop mode versus VR mode?
To be honest, the pros are kind of hard to say because this game was built kind of for VR, so being stiff is just kind of awkward. Like, with the emotes, I need to click on my shift keys and all that stuff, and sometimes I just forget, so I look like an emotionless, I don't know, an NPC standing there and just repeating the same lines over and over again. So at a point, you just kind of forget, and it's kind of annoying. You also have the cons of you only have the emotes to move around. Like, I can't dance, and that's about it. If I want to express myself, I crouch. That's it. Like, I want to put emphasis on what I said. Like, yes, okay, listen to me, I'm here, but that's about it. I can't do much, I can't move my arms. We cannot simply take avatars that has a normal sitting animation. One of my criterias to choose an avatar is mostly like, how do you sit? Well, okay, there's one pros. You can actually lay down without a problem. Like, me on VR, I had an Oculus Rift, and I didn't have the Steam function, so laying down was a hell. I was just laying my head on the floor, trying my best to make my avatar lay down, but nothing kind of worked. So now I just have to click Z, and yay, I'm laying down.
That's a tough one. I don't really know much about VR mode, but like I'm more comfortable playing on desktop, but VR mode, I'm gonna have to experience that for myself someday in the future. In VR mode, you can move around, but on desktop, you just have to move your fingers and just move your mouse, just like just walk around, just crouch, shit, all of that. But in like VR mode, you just can just like do anything.
Oh crap! I hit my bed. Okay. Shut up. So, about a month ago, I actually got a Rift S, and honestly, being in VR is a lot different than being in desktop mode. Like, if you alternate between the two, it feels very unnatural. Probably a pro for desktop is that your task manager isn't running any type of like Oculus server or anything like that, so you're probably going to get much better frames in desktop rather than VR. So that's a con of VR. You sometimes have low frames. Grandma! Ruining my interview!
Danix, you're horrible.
Was she okay?
Yeah. Yeah, she's okay.
Okay.
I feel Phantom Sense. I am starting to feel a lot of Phantom Sense when I either get cuddled or when I get pat on the head or anything like that. It's a weird, but it is a calming feeling because it makes you feel that you're close to people on VRChat, which is like very amusing and very like a very calming experience.
I recently purchased an older pre-owned laptop for just $100 and wanted to see if I could run VRChat with it. With an i5 CPU, 2 gigs of RAM, and a GeForce 610M, it was clear that this wasn't optimal for modern gaming. To my surprise, however, not only did VRChat load up, it seemed to be working pretty well. In the optimized default home world, I was getting 65 to 69 frames per second, which is pretty good speed. This sounded promising. I then went through a portal to a public world to see how it could handle it when there were other users around. A few people joined and were most likely confused about my random movements and my lack of response to their attempts to start a conversation. After a few more people joined, I checked my stats. I was able to consistently get 20 to 25 frames per second. To me, this experiment can be considered a success. Are you interested in getting a VR headset? And if so, what sort of things are you looking forward to?
I'm gonna stick with desktop mode for now, but in the future, my mind might change someday to get VR headsets. I don't know yet.
I didn't think I was ever really going to get a VR headset. So when I actually had the opportunity to go out and get one, I thought, hey, this might be fun. This might be fun to try out.
What I will be looking forward to is seeing like the experience and feeling like more Phantom Sense than I do right now, and more just looking at it and seeing it in a whole different perspectives. Like saying you're at a beach, you're gonna feel like you're at a beach. You're at the woods, you're gonna feel like you're into the woodsy feeling. It's like the experiences that are so unreal. They're playing Hidden Pictures right now.
What the hell is Hidden Pictures?
What you can see is the difference, like spot the differences.
So spot the difference.
Yeah, but it's called Hidden Pictures.
It's called Spot the Difference.
So I had a little technical difficulties on my side, but okay, I'm good now.
It's just like, I'm not going to argue. It's too early for this. I'm not going to argue. just let him have it.
Well, right now, my PC, like my own in my room, is kind of crappy, so it can't even run VR on desktop. I'm not joking. Sometimes I'm in a public room and my FPS comes to 10, and I can't do anything. So, first off, getting a better PC would be amazing, and if I can afterwards, obviously I'm more looking for going full body, like actually having the full-fledged experience of being in the game totally with my feet. I'm still a student, and I still have a lot to pay for school, so it's kind of hard. I'm in that desktop life right now, and I'm crying because it's freshly new.
Do you find that jumping up like walls a little bit easier, where you're just pressing, like spamming the jump button?
It's super easy on desktop. You just spam your spacebar and that's it, you're up.
Oh, so you're saying there's a benefit to VRChat in desktop mode?
Well, if you want to just go on the rooftop, I mean, that's an advantage, I guess? I don't know. Do you really want to go on the rooftop of our world?
I think I got my answer. One of the things that Deskies don't experience is what happens when VR tracking goes wrong.
Danix! Stay there. No!
You got it. Alright. Slowly move up.
Help me!
Just step. Oh, no. You got this. Okay. We got this. Stay right there. Step. Oh, no. No. Where are you? Okay, there you are. Stay. No. Oh. Okay.
Help me!
Yeah. Okay. Nope. Okay. All right.
You look like a chicken.
Gotcha.
Burny, take a step forward. Burny, turn around. No, forward. Keep walk. No, walk forward. Forward. You are standing right in front of me. I am in the mirror and I can't get out.
Wait, let me see my...
Literally behind the mirror. I think I can even move stuff. Yes, I can.
Oh my god!
Oh
I
God.
don't want that!
I can.
You don't appear.
I know because my body is over there.
You sound like you're over here.
I'm not over there. Wait. Can I just respawn? Have I been that dumb?
Tell the viewer to get
Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh.
You didn't try respawning? You could have respawned this whole freaking time. Danix. You had us worried.
I couldn't get back. I was worried.
Danix. At least we learned something today. What do we do when we're stuck?
You respawn.
Okay.
What would you say to someone interested in VRChat but doesn't have a VR headset?
My first advice is, if you come in the game, you're never getting out. So, you choose your life. Because I'm telling y'all, you're not getting off. And second advice is, you can try on desktop, but you will never have the real experience of VRChat in a whole as long as you don't have a VR. Because the best part of VRChat is the cuddles, let's be fair. Like, whenever you can hang out with your friends and then, like, surprise cuddle, and yeah, I miss that. I really miss that.
What I would say is, if you really want to have like communication on VRChat per se, I would say get yourself like, something easy to work with at first, and then get yourself a headset that you can, at least someone can hear you through your mic, and just go with it as long as you want, and then like see how it goes for you and your experience, and see if you like it or not.
Well, if you have a bad computer, you just need to be careful about what world you join because that'll make you lag quite a bit. Even if you have a poor computer, you could still probably get some pretty good frames if you close out of other tabs in your task manager. That's helped me out a lot because I didn't always have a good laptop.
Stick with desktop mode for now until you get VR headsets. Yeah, that's what I would say, and not the best at explaining. Yeah.
For many, VR headsets and high-powered gaming computers aren't affordable. However, with just a modest PC, one can still experience VRChat. Some may feel that playing in desktop mode is a lesser experience, while others actually prefer it. A VR headset isn't a requirement for having fun. One can enjoy good times connecting with friends, trying out avatars, and exploring worlds together within a shared dream.
No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we don't have, chasing all that we don't have, chasing all that we don't have.
Oh my god.
I can just imagine what this looks like. Either
It
please
looks so
send me this.
creepy.